the other day I went to this beach I haven't gone to before. And I've been to the beach before it and the beach after it. But I guess there's a beach in between there too. So I went there the other day and it was really beautiful. And there was this ginormous coral reef. And it was like really thick and high. And so you were literally like, I don't know, up to like here above the water, and then like up to maybe like a foot and a half in between, like when it dips. And I literally just laid there on this reef out in the ocean by myself for like damn near an hour, just meditating and crying and releasing and just finally a moment to myself. And it was so rejuvenating and so needed and so necessary. It's a beautiful experience. One of those things that you just can't even describe. It's pretty awesome. I think I have like a picture of the actual reef when you look out at it. So I'll put that in there. Just want to let you guys know I will be basically having a nervous breakdown in this video. So if you don't want to be triggered, this is your warning. But these are very profound experiences and I'd like to share them with the world. It's alone and those moments with yourself that you just, things really hit you. It takes a lot of strength to show people that, you know, showing people those scary, heavy moments in your life and putting them on display. But since I have been doing so, it has really helped me learn so much about myself and life and get through all of this chaos. And I am so grateful to those that, you know, life is hard sometimes, and with all of the things that I have on my plate, it's like I can guarantee anybody would be going through the motions as I am. So I'm just trying to handle them the best that I can, and you know, just get through this life, because these emotions and these times are so important to us. And emotions are what make us human. And I'd really like to take that stigma away, that showing your vulnerability to others, that you have to put on a mask, that when you're hurt you have to pretend you're okay to appear strong. But are you really strong? But what is really stronger? To put on a mask and deceive yourself, or actually allow yourself to just simply be? Today is July 4th, 2020. It's my birthday. It's also
a full moon, and a very important last lunar eclipse of the entire year and of the season. There was 3. This is a very emotional time for everyone. And a lot of people don't, agree with horoscopes and astrology. Possibly because they don't know about it. They just think it's some vague term you tell to like a bunch of people, for entertainment. It's not. The zodiac itself is a circle of life. That's what it means. It is the circle of your life. I know that if people actually went into that, they'd be amazed at what they can learn about themselves. It's my 32nd birthday. I want to remember these moments of pain. The utter destruction of my life. Just for wanting to love the wrong person, to find myself, to find my true worth and value as a person, for my ego to be killed and rebirthed. Severe transformation. This shit has killed me. It has brought me to my knees many times. Today is literally 500 days. 500 days of complete destruction and torture of my heart and psyche and life. Every single aspect. Mental, psychological, physical, financial, spiritual. This is the hardest thing of my entire life. And I have been through it. But this... I almost didn't make it. And I'm still not out of the dark. And I am trying to see the light at the end of this very long tunnel. I don't know what to do next, or where to go, or what to do at all. But I refuse. I refuse to stay in this stagnancy. I refuse to keep trying to build something that gets torn down by the day that I put all of my heart and soul and time and effort, everything I poured, everything and more into this cup that was just poured out consistently. And even when it was upright, there was just a hole in the bottom of it, and it would just continually leak away. The people that have come into my life in the past 2 years probably just think I'm fucking insane, and at this point I probably am. The amount of pain I've gone through on an hourly basis is immense. Immense. And I only hope and pray that it will bring me great strength to come, so that I can help others get through their life and their pain too. Because that is my purpose. And healers are given the most karmic debts to be paid, I've realized. This is how they become who they are. It is by the choices you make. It is by your fate. And by a plan set from the divine that you won't understand. You won't. But hopefully, we will figure this all out together. I'm so grateful. I don't even know what for yet. But I know it is to build me and not destroy me. And through all this, I'm just trying to figure out how I can tell God thank you when I didn't think He was ever there. I'm trying to find myself. I'm trying to find God within. And it is the hardest journey ever made possible. And I said all that. A butterfly flew above my head. Butterflies are the meaning of transformation. The cocoon to a butterfly. The many deaths and cocoons a butterfly goes through in their lifetime. Just like people. I am not ever going to say I'm sorry anymore for being me. I will choose to not let people hurt me so viciously that it is detrimental to my being. I want something beautiful for this life, for myself, for my children, for their children, for everyone. And I know that the world is evil. But if you can heal yourself and others to be good, there is good in an evil world. The devil works very hard, and the devil can be anything. Addictions, people, family, codependency, negative thinking. Anything can be your devil, your vice that you must take that sword out and put it in the fire and just cut through it. I don't know where this path or my life or my journey is going to lead me. But I pray that it's beautiful. And I know I deserve that. I deserve that. I deserve every moment of that. It took immense grief to be able to unlock a lot of gifts that were laying dormant that I believe will just become stronger with time and effort and focus. But for now, I really have to only do what is best for me. And make no mistake, if you feel obligated to be in my very presence, you have
no space in my life. I will sit alone. As I have much better company with myself. I will not entertain people that I will not entertain people that tolerate me instead of celebrating who I am. If you don't really like me, there's no reason for you to be around, right? The biggest problem with success is you got a lot of haters. And don't you worry. Stay thirsty, my friends. 'Cause I quench my own thirst. Sometimes the greatest way to say something is to say nothing at all. It's like I don't know where I'm going, but I sure as hell know where I've been. And I know that I don't want to be there anymore. So, I am now on what they call the fool's journey. A leap of faith into the unknown. Now, I'm not gonna get into the whole God, spiritual, makeup religion. Because I am very open to everything. I believe in most things. And that is our right. And it's not our right to push our beliefs on others. So I'm just explaining how I see spirituality and what helps me. Because, God gave us the stars. He gave us light. He gave us everything. He gave us these ways, these symbols, these meanings to see our life. And it's literally just like not my place to tell others what they should and shouldn't believe, nor is it anybody else's, because that is our own personal journey, and it comes from within. And however you use that journey is yours, and nobody can take that from you, because that is literally your faith. So I'm going to speak about the Fool's Journey in the tarot deck, which is, divination and something part of my life. I've learned this year about 6 months ago that I was starting my fool's journey. And what that is, tarot cards have 78 cards in a deck usually. The major cards, which are 22 of them, they're kind of like the heart of the tarot deck and can be taken in order to symbolize the stages of a person's inner growth. So it's basically the complete arch of the psychological life. Like, you start with childlike innocence of someone just coming into the world and end with wholeness and fulfillment of a person who has learned life lessons. It's basically about heading towards wholeness and fulfillment, but not without hitting all the bumps in the road as suggested in the storyline. And one of the biggest bumps in the road is the devil. And not necessarily symbolizing the literal devil, or this evil, sinister figure, residing outside of us. It is the knots of ignorance and hopelessness lodged within each of us at some level. And it's the seductive attractions of, materials or attachments to people, places, and things, addictions, the attractions that is so compelling that we often don't even realize our slavery to them. We often live in a very limited range of experience, unaware of this big world that is actually our true heritage. So this is an actual Rider-Waite tarot card. This is the devil. And we have a couple of lovers who are chained but separated because of their inner and external demons. They can easily free themselves, right? But they don't even apprehend their bondage. And they're unaware that their love is within a narrow range. And the price of this ignorance is an inner core of despair. To cancel my video editing just to put this in there. Oh my god. So after making this video, I decided to watch some of my favorite YouTube tarot readers. And this reading was definitely for me. And she was talking about how I'm just not going to be a doormat anymore. And I have literally picked up the doormat from in the house and threw it out as symbolism earlier this morning. It's fabulous. I'm gonna link that video in my description box, by the way. Confirmation, synchronicity, boom. So, after all that, this is gonna be the best birthday ever. Because I choose that. And it's the first birthday that's gonna be for me. And that is really no matter what. It is all part of the plan. I always hate my birthday, but this year I'm choosing to actually celebrate myself instead of wanting others to. And that's the difference. And that's why it's amazing. I love you guys. Subscribe, like, definitely comment, send me some love, and check out that tarot video, on point. And yeah, new journeys ahead. It's gonna be interesting. Follow along.